Good evening, welcome. So running a little bit late. I said I was gonna start at 9, but it's a little bit late. So I'm also static here because it's kind of a green shirt on a green background, but it works. Right, and it's a cleaning day, but I actually managed to test that both camera and microphone are working. So we're good to go. We are ready here. So plan for today. I just wanted to get as many streams as I could, even though I have even though I'm also going somewhere else. So I wanted to get a stream in here for some Factorio megabasing. So it's not the same as yesterday. Yesterday was Factorio workshop where we did design work. Today we're also going to do design work, but this is design work is going to be more megabasing than just sort of general usability. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Jesse, thank you for the 75 months. Oof, that's a long time. Almost since the beginning. Two Sundays and no Monday. Well, actually, technically 3 Sundays if you want to count it like that. So 3 Sundays in a row. Amazing. I designed a crazy 8 train station city block. 8 train. Okay, how big are those trains? Victoria mini basing versus Victoria mega basing, something like that. Yeah. And I also see. Cool. Latest update of Shapes 2 is Shapes 2? What is that? Wow. Never mind. Don't worry about that. The latest update of Shapes 2 is at least some of the stuff that I've been reporting. Woohoo! Right. I just want to go in. I don't want to sort of talk. We have a short start here, and I'm already a week late, an hour late. So let's just jump in. Old sweat. What? What? I don't know what old be at hand. I can't figure out anything when there's no capitalization. So thank you for your Prime for 4 months. You really threw me off with that name. It looks like something that's supposed to be pronounceable, but I don't think it is. Jumping on in. Here we are. Okay, and it's not gonna be that one. It's gonna be here. And I just need to get my event list and there. Load game. Up for masterclass, into that, and into that one. You're very welcome to share a picture of Discord in the stream chat, for example. Okay. Old sweat hand. Right, old sweat hand. What is, and then the TW. Is this enabled? Alt Control E. There you go. Oh no, that's not what I'm supposed to do. No. We are not supposed to have that one and then sync that one. No editor extended. Try again. Ta-da! Right, so let's start with taking a look at what we did last time. That was this monstrosity here. And it's not working. Oh yeah, I just realized it yesterday that we're not having any concrete left on this planet. This is kind of insane that we don't have concrete. And I'm like, I don't want to build a concrete build, but I also don't want to bring it in from somewhere else because I don't think I really have a good concrete build. I know I have a good concrete build somewhere, But that's probably in my old... in my old base. Base, good old base in a book. Main base. That one. There's something usable here. Let's take this one and then use that as a baseline. And then we can adapt that for whatever our needs are here. Well, that definitely needs to be upgraded. Where are we? Oh, we're not even on the right planet. Yeah. Okay, so. Now I'm just upgrading it, not knowing what I'm doing. Oh. Hmm? This is awful because I don't even have water out here. How do I not even have water on the main line here? I need to drag that all the way up now. Why? Stone. So what are we getting in here? We're getting stone and... I don't think this is the right move. I really shouldn't be doing this. Okay, we'll just go old school with this and just get it in here. Because I just need something here. And then we're gonna get... Oh no. It's on Gleba. Why did I don't know why Gleba's... Oh right, I do think I know. Because Gleba has been sort of picking up speed here. This is not gonna be good because that's gonna conflict with the other one, but whatever. And then the other one. Oh, you're actually dead, so... And what's the other one? Iron ore? Do I have that somewhere? I guess. I wonder if I can just take a normal upgrade planner and just upgrade everything here. Funny how that's the upgrade. Alright, that one was definitely needed. And this one will now get... I think I have it, right? Yeah, I do have it. 140,000. Yeah, I got it. And then I just need the water somehow in here. And then it is on this pipe belt thing, I think. This doesn't seem like the right configuration for this. My producer was saying, but the belt buffer don't match. Last night's VOD this afternoon, and I have to say that really had to bite my lips at the half belt of purple science against. Ah, right, okay. Did that really bother you? I mean, it really doesn't bother me. But I guess we're different in. Come on, where are you? We know that you are here. No, it's the wrong one. Shit. Ah. Okay, so I should have taken that one. You know what? I was thinking, like, I could just check instead of just assuming, but no. Let me assume instead of checking. That's the adult thing to do. Damn it. Yeah. And then it's that one. No! Okay, so this one perhaps is working, doing stuff. Let's have a look at ratios here. 23 per second, that's something. What's this one? This is not getting steel. How is it not getting steel? Oh, so it's not actually just the fact that they're there. That's also a matter of they have to be on the right side of the belt. Seprash, thank you for the 41 months.
Our illustrious champion returns.
And also ships, yes.
Welcome home.
Man. That bothers me. Is there a way to flip two belts in an easy way? Because I really don't bother doing it any other way. I don't think I can do that. Easy to flip sides. I just don't really... Filter on splitter? Yeah, and then I just do that one, right? Got messed up, didn't it? Okay, so these sticks are still... Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. This... It has to be like this then. be a problem there. I'm just recycling an old thing here. All right. Yes, that's something. None of these numbers seem particularly high. The water thing is kind of high. What about ratios between? There's a slight surplus there compared to that. It's fine. So I could probably just. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit too fast, but it'll be as fast as it can do. What happened now? Oh no, the nightmares. The nightmares never end. I know why, because I cut off the only stone supply. Yeah, they're simply not getting anything because I don't have stone supply because I'm an idiot. Because that's the only stone supply I have, and I killed that because I'm an idiot. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Import stone from Volcanus? Ugh. But I just built this one. Okay. Search. Concrete. Nothing? Refine concrete. There. Maybe that's easier. So all that stuff was completely useless. Okay, so what is the name of the one that transports? It's probably called Timbo, right? Isn't that what we decided? Or all of our ships? So we want the one that... I can't remember how we do it. It's the... inbound to Navis. Shouldn't we have one that's inbound Navis? I don't have... Why do I not have one? I should have one that is Navis and then a point inbound, right? Oh, right. That's how I did it. Right. Okay. So it was a Timbo ship. There we go. So this one is the outbound. This is the inbound. And the inbound will now go also get some concrete. Reinforced concrete from Volcanus. 10,000. Sure. And I think that's automatically also requesting it. So let's see if that works. Input everything to Aquila, no hub there. Yeah, Is bringing some artillery to Gleba. I have artillery on Gleba. That's why it's probably shooting as it does. Let's see if this works. That one comes in. Do we have space for it? Plenty. Oh, they only launch 1,000 at a time. Oof. Oh, 100 at a time. Let's go back to Gleba here so we can see. See, I have lots of artillery, and it's probably the artillery that is actually causing it to attack. Oh, right, it's because there was a filter, search filter going. That's why it was grayed out. I was like, what? I don't get it. So this is good. So this is... If I look at the range, then they can go all the way out here, and that's... Pollution range. It's because the pollution range is longer than that. So maybe I should actually get some more artillery shell range. It's a little bit expensive. We'll do that. Just as a change of price. And then, unfortunately, the Gleba Science will run afoul here. How long will that take? 1 hour. Ugh, my science is awful. Let's look at the timber ship. That one. You're still just waiting for this one to come in. It feels like 3 days in a row of Factorio. It is 3 days in a row of Factorio, but technically not the same playthrough. I was wondering, as I don't remember having big stompers attacking due to artillery keeping the nest down, is the pollution cloud bigger than it? Yes, it is. I already answered the question. Yep, and that's also why yeah, this is something they haven't attacked before. It was been quiet for 100 hours or something, and now they started attacking. So, which is weird though, why they don't think anything should have changed. 2 turrets out of ammunition. Please. Okay, I know that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? Ah! This should not happen. Why are you... Oh my god, look at that. What is going on here? Like, this should not happen. I need to figure this out because this is actually causing the ship to die very soon. So let me check. You're out. You're out. This should not happen. I don't understand how this could happen. Because I have 300,000 Promethium. Why would we send anything up here? There's something broken about it. Like, these ones are only activating when this is greater than 4,000. That is the request. The request is greater than 4,000. And the request is currently 40. And I have less than 150,000 on the planet. Oh, I know it. Oh, this is horrible. Here's the problem. The ship is coming back with 400,000. Comes in. And on the planet, on Novus, there is less than 100,000. Let's say there's 100,000 Promethium science. So a ship comes in with 400,000 Promethium science. The Novus says, oh, we're less than our threshold, so send biters up, but request the stuff in. So it requests stuff inbound down to the planet, but the stuff that requests to the planet still not empties the spaceship. So I really should be able to empty the spaceship anytime I come back, which is weird that I can't do that. As long as I do this, then they start deleting. Summer God! Oh, Summer God! I've been looking for you.
Illustrious champion.
You're away for some time. Is shape's done? It's done on Twitch. It didn't really sort of catch the audience of Twitch. But Summer God, I've been looking for you. If you don't mind me asking, are you going to the is it called Here and Now Festival in Poland soon? I don't know. I don't know. It's called something else in Polish. But good to see you. 28 months? Only 28 months. Oh, that was a quick... Oh, it's coming back now. And then it's desperately trying to empty this. Is it extended? No, it's a Tantra festival. I don't even know where it is. It was just it's because someone I know is going there to teach, and it was just be fun if you were going there, you could go say hi. Can you set requests on ships through Circuit Network? Yes, we can, but not with Circuit Network coming from the planet. No, okay. Yeah, request for contract. Yeah, no. Yes, we can, right? Send to platform. Read moving in, read speed. No, read content, send to platform. Send the contents of the circuit network to the platform so they can be used for weight conditions. Ah, okay, here. No, we can't set that up here. Alright, so what is happening now? That's almost back. I'm gonna send it one more out just to get this. And I'm a little bit puzzled why this one is still flying out. This one is... Oh, this is heading back. Yes. And we won't have any... Oh, I think I actually made the mistake. Okay, I think it works under ideal conditions, because this one, when the ship comes back, it will always be empty of Promethium science pack, because it'll only leave when it has empty of Promethium science packs. So it should never do that. But I think I've messed it up at one point, because I just sent this out as I just did now to clear out the biters. It's really incredible how slow this is. It's because I was about to say it's because they delete so slowly, but it's not actually because they delete so slowly. It's just there are a lot of eggs to be deleted. Here and now, PR site is used for some places that host dancing festivals and retreats. Ecstatic. Oh, okay. I don't know what it's called in Polish, but I thought I remembered it as a translation of here and now. I can find out. But if you're not going, if you were going to something, then yeah, you would know. Oh, we're back to Nilaus again. Shit. I need to get the last bit of these spiders' eggs out. I was just curious. If you were going, it would be fun for you to say hi to someone I know who's teaching. And then also give my recommendation to go to her workshops. Good. So this one, the problem is that this is actually containing 300,000. It really shouldn't. It should not contain 300,000. It should never do that. It's like in a week or so. It's maybe even next weekend or something. It's like a week-long retreat festival. Okay. Is it possible that it gets into an error state by itself? Let's imagine it comes back full of Promethium science. Comes back to Nilaus, and then every time when it has Promethium science, it requests biter eggs. But it will not request biter eggs, or it'll request biter eggs when it's less than 200 when it's less than 150,000 on the planet. Then it will request it. That will convert the Promethium into Promethium science, and the Promethium science will drop down as long as it's less than 150,000. And that means as soon as it hits 150,000, it won't request any more biter eggs, because yeah, it is. I think that this is an error state that really shouldn't happen. But it probably happened because I sent this out, because this should never go out until that is 0. So I think I must have at some point created this error state, and this error state is causing all sorts of issues. Oh, this artillery range takes forever. Why? What? What are we missing? Us. Does science in flight count as science in planet? Nope. In flight, I mean, as it is dropping down, then it's neither. It does keep track of what is in flight, if you mean going up and down. What? Why is it not lighting up? Huh? Why did this break? What did I just do to break it? It was so beautiful. It was so happy. Oh, I have to go out here. No? It just broke. And I didn't do anything. There, now it works. So it was Alt, but I was flipping Alt back and forth. But maybe... Doesn't matter. It works again. I don't know. I have no idea. Alt and map view is different. Yeah, it is. We never found out if we actually got some concrete. What are you doing? Oh, am I actually deleting all my concrete? No, I'm not. Why did this one not drop off? Oh, because it just never got there. It's going Volcanus, Gleba, Fulgora, and then after that, and now it's going to... Now, so it's just lead time. Okay. Gave the science meter display to Fat Hobbit, and he gave it to everyone. Okay, I don't know who I got it. I got it from someone who linked it in chat, and it's really cool. And if you made it, awesome. I want to send eggs when platform is requesting eggs for 20 seconds or something, so the ship will have time to drop the signs. No, that's not gonna matter. But I'd really love to drop... This is impossible. I don't understand this game. Seriously. You are not true. I don't understand anything. Do I have a save game? 7 minutes ago. I'm gonna take that. They're happily deleting this. Uncheck the group for now. No, I don't want to uncheck the group. I want to find out why it does the wrong thing, because I've set a condition that it should prevent this from happening. So I definitely want it to happen. I just wanted to take a save before, because this one... Basically, the top one is the request from orbit that says if you're requesting more than 4,000 from orbit, that's yes when the ship comes in, because the ship will always request. You can't turn on and off requests on spaceships. They're just always on. And the other one is going to be false. So this should be false. Maybe it's when the other ship comes back. Oh, I know. I don't know. No, I don't know. I think it's when this ship comes back that it messes up. That's my theory of this. You are wrong place again. I need to go out and get this one empty. It gets sent to the wrong ship. It shouldn't be sent to any of the ships. Because it's not... The launch from Nauvis is not dependent on anything from the ships. Well, it is in terms of, is there a ship in orbit that requests 10,000, more than 4,000? If yes, then do that. But that's not really... But that's always the case. Whether it's one ship, two ships, three ships in orbit, that's going to be the case. But if it is true that if it does send something, then it can send to any of the ships, which is fine, but it should send to none of the ships. It shouldn't be sending to one of the ships. It should send to none of the ships. There we go. We got rid of it. Good. So when this one comes back, we're going to be monitoring, because I'm suspecting that this is going to be the culprit. No, it's not. Let me take a save. Good. You are now here. You are not getting anything in. That's fine. All is good. No conditions here. That's true, because there is a spaceship in orbit that requests. Yes. And the other one is not true. How did that happen? Now it just... Why did that condition removed? Why? Oh! It happened right after I took the save. Awesome. There are nothing else. 1, 2, 3, 4 launchers. This one is 200,000. But anyway, the problem is the same thing anyway. Whether it's 200,000 or... The issue is that... The issue is that I can have stuff in orbit on this one. How much are we requesting on the planet here? 200,000. Okay, I'm gonna load again, and it probably doesn't matter. There we go. That prevents it from actually going in. So just need a little bit of here. Good. So that'll just do a little round trip. Then we can fix the stuff down here. These will all be 200,000, which is fine that they are now triggering, which they shouldn't. But then I do need to do this one here and just go a casual 500,000. Because I need the ship to be empty. Which means when the ship comes back, it will empty everything here. Almost everything. It is a complete mystery to me why it's not working. Why not? Oh, I have neither one nor the other. Okay. Well, that kind of shit. You're coming back. I honestly think that it's correct that it should be a little bit higher, because right now it'll actually leave a little bit on the ship. I really shouldn't be filling it up with 600,000, but whatever. It needs to fix it. But the good news, the only thing that matters... The only thing that matters is that we figure out a solution. We found out why it triggered, and it made sense. And it was, of course, a user issue. Now we have another issue, and that's why we don't have enough of the orange signs. Very noisy. And that's all of it. And then it will get this inbound. Zip. And then it departs. It is already departing. But then it really doesn't like having these unless they are parked over. I only allow it to have eggs in storage when it's parked over Navis. And that's a contingency, because of course it would be nice to just keep this here, so that the first thing we do is we go out, the first Prometheum we get, we convert it into Prometheum science. Sure, but that's not how this thing works. This one says, if you're not on Navis, do not allow it to have eggs on board. And now we have quite a bit of here. We have... Which means that when the other one comes back, which it will be soon, it won't be able to do anything. Hey, good evening. All 2 to the power of 6 months already. Nice. 64 months. Thank you, Mark. Very much appreciated. Best to have centralized control. 1. Launch eggs after a couple of seconds of requesting. Allow the ship to drop the science pack. That is still not necessary. 2. Launch eggs every 15-minute interval. No. Winter Knoll, thank you for the 9 months. I got it into an error state manually, and now I got it manually out of the error state. I believe that the error state has been alleviated. Good. That's my take. Let's have a look at why we do not have any orange signs. I thought we had some. Yeah, here. Why is that not working? Oh, I know why. Because I'm not requesting it, I think. No, you have some. Huh. Okay. It's just not very much. Yeah, I think that I need to do something better with these ships, but there's a million things that I need to do. Like, this is a beautiful little setup. Nice, cool, all that stuff, but how much is it actually producing? Just so that we are clear on this. Oh, not much. Oh, that's a pathetic amount. This one set to 16,000 seems a lot. This one could easily be set to maybe 40,000. I am so tired of these. It's incredible. Okay. Another thing I think I want to do is to actually start replacing my spaceships with better spaceships that are here. So let's use the spaceship and take some of the old spaceships and... Oh, what should I do about that? This is fucking annoying. Are you kidding me? And it's gonna take ages for this one to get in. What are you doing? You are waiting for this one to come in. 8,000. It only launches 8,000 at once. Sucks. And then once the 8,000 launches, then it fills up the next. Go. Available in rocket silos. Launch it, damn it. Why is it not launching that? Oh, it is. It's just slow. And the next 8,000. Yeah, we need more launches than this. Mega spaceship as part of Megabase. I have a good spaceship and I really like it. I just need to make it slightly bigger. So we're going to use Mark as our template for it. So let's make that spaceship here. That's funny why this is in space. We have a lot of spaceships here. Transport corvette and the transport corvette bigger. That's the one. This is the one I think we need. This is all legendary? Yeah. Okay, so I already have the ship. Then I don't need to do anything. Then I basically should just say... I should just go through my ships and say... Hey... Unruin, where are you? You are here. You are a feeble ship. We're going to replace you. That means all of this has to go out. Are there still spaceships available after my name? Yep, there is actually. Now we have lots of space on Navis, so we can just junk things. Yeah, we actually need a dedicated spaceship. Let me actually... let's do one thing at a time. Good. Then I have to take that one because I don't know. Then I have no idea if that's a bad idea. It was. There we go. No! Don't send that off! No, that's the one thing I didn't want to do. Okay, well, still something is here. And it doesn't work unless I also send this. This is the annoying part. I actually have to have some solar panels. Wings. And I have no way of getting this one back on track or back out, so all this just needs to go away. Why does this say only 5? 6. Oh, because it only requests the stuff that is actually built. Ooh, I also need some Promethea, some that one. Oh no, this is not working. There you go. Oh, I'm requesting from Aquilo. Thank you. Okay, that should be enough to get this. Oh yeah, none of these are working. Yeah, there we go. So a little bit working. That should get you in here. Perfect. I get my build here. Yep. And once these two are coming in, on the way 100. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, this got overridden, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Or did it? No? Maybe. No, it's probably fine. There you go. I can't uncheck this one yet, so I have to go in here. That's 1. That's 2. You got... Is it working? Definitely yes. Okay. And then I can take you out. I think it goes down immediately. And this gets enabled again. That can't be right. Yeah, these ones are set up when I don't want to request it. Like, we don't want to request these. And also this one, because I get it from somewhere else, I guess. But this is only 16,000. That seems like a very low amount for a spaceship like this. You know if they're making progress on desktop Steam OS? I don't know what that is. This seems like a really low number, but I guess that's kind of what I have at the moment. This is 16 times that. How is this not working? Any planet import 0. Oh, because the circuit is not... this one is not 3. Because it's not ready to depart. Where do we have that measure? Here. No, that's not it. For fuck's sake. That's also some big attacks coming in with those numbers. Wow, this upgrade is just not... Just doesn't want to get in here. There's definitely a problem. Like, this is not connected to anything. So if I look at one of the other ships that should be working... Here, like this one. Are you really not... You're not connected. How the hell does it... These are just all requests satisfied. Oh, right, because this ship doesn't care. This ship doesn't care about it. So this thing here is definitely not it. This must have been overridden by the blueprint. I don't know. I don't think this makes sense. Oh, here we go. This is like... This is better. Isn't it? Yes, because now this... Yeah, okay. I pasted down the original. So it's almost correct, but it's absolutely not correct. And this one... There we go. These are much better, much more correct numbers. All right. So here we go. That one's also correct. That comes from here. And now it triggers. Yes. Because these ones are here. Good. Whew. It was just because the template was so close to what I actually needed that I got confused. Really shouldn't be unload on this one. And this is a fast ship, 500 speed. And it also has a very decent amount of launch capabilities here. And we don't really have enough rockets yet, but we don't care. We'll get it. It's just feeding here, so. But we just rely on this ship, because this ship has enough launchers to, or cargo base to receive and send quickly. That's why I wanted this one. Cool. It works. Unreal, you got updated. Goes to Phoenix. You really should be updated as well. But I don't think that's what I want to do right now. I want to get you... No, I want to get you in here. So we get a transport corvette ready for here. That one. This one just disappear. You are going to be requesting that one, but from here. So this one's just standing there. Okay, let me just see how bad it is when we get attacked. Okay, I can't see anything. Okay, I can see that this went from 22 to 24 to 22. So that means that we are actually making something here. Yay! Ha! I'm not even making gears. Ah, there's so many weird things that are just like wonky as hell. This would need the molten iron. But then how much? You're producing 15 per second. That's something. It just feels so bad that we are not producing. Like, this is way overscaled. Like, completely absurd scale for what we need, but I think I can probably do this. I'm gonna get a little bit here. Yeah. It's just annoying that I didn't have it. Yes, the irony is, and I know it's all the way up here, which is bad, but I was lacking here. So transport belts? Why are we making transport belts in one of these? No, that's also not the right transport belt. Well, they're coming in at least. A lot of this really needs to be cleaned up. Yeah, we're trying to make this run more smoothly, and it was running low on labs, and the labs was running low because of gears, and then I see it's also running low because of transport belts. So I was like, it's just running low on everything. So. Oh, right, we already have it. Never mind. That's not a problem. Okay. So this is working, it's working, and that means all of this should be working. Yes. And that just increases our chance of rolling another one of these. So all of this is just roll the dice to get some legendaries. I'm not going to make them from legendaries because I think that's too painful. Is it though? Ah, yes, that one. Because then I need a legendary capture bot rocket. Capture rocket, god damn it. And then I need legendary bioflux, and don't even get me started on legendary bioflux. I guess I forgot my break, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's see if you are fine. I don't like that there's a biter dead here. You are not full of biters. That's good because it refuses to launch. You are not full of biters because it refuses to launch. And this one is actually just full of glorious promethium ready to go. Glorious promethium ready to go. And this one is filling up. So this is kind of how I like having this, where the ships are hovering in orbit over Navis, and then when we drop below our threshold on Navis for Prometheum signs, then it sends Spider Nest up and it hits any one of them that are parked, because they're all going to be eligible, which will then convert the Biter Eggs to Prometheum signs. And then if it stops having any Prometheum signs, then it goes out. And Prometheum. Then it'll go out. How much Prometheum does one ship carry? 500,000, I think. Well, it's expensive. There. 485,000 now, and it's not filling up, but it's soon filling up. So about 500,000. That's a lot. It's also, you know, big ship of silliness. I love the ship. This is... Everything about this ship is absolutely glorious. It is so good. I found the festival... It's not like I'm very knowledgeable about entire Poland-centric community, but I know some people. I never heard of this festival, and I don't recognize anybody from the organization. Snow looks large. It's like entire... different sub-community that I haven't interacted with yet. Oh, cool. But I mean, then I opened your eyes for that. now you know. And I can also understand that Poland is a big country, so there's much more room for different sub-communities and different cities and all that stuff. So yeah, well, now you know. I was just wondering, hey, maybe you were going, and if you were, you should say hi to the facilitator coming from Denmark that I know. I hate that belt weaving is the best solution. I agree. But now that is the best solution, we embrace it, and yeah. Oh, this is interesting. We're not even filling it up, or what? There's still 160,000 kilometers left. So, okay, we can still fill up the last remains. Oh, and by the way, it's more than 500,000 because we just rounded 500,000. How does the counter work? Magic. It's part of my blueprint book somewhere. It basically just takes the modulus of 1 million and then outputs it. Modulus. Oh, the first one's irrelevant. Modulus 100,000, modulus 10,000, modulus 1,000, 100, 10. And then outputs it here in these numbers where it has like a label for each. So there's a lot of setup, but once you've set it up once. Why are we suddenly talking about your country? Because there's a Tantra festival that I know someone who's attending, and it was just if someone was attending, then I thought that would be fun to say hi. And you need to tube them out. Yeah, but you don't need to now because this one kind of does it. But it's a neat that you can do it like this. It's not as neat as this design. This is ridiculously good. Not mine. That doesn't make it less good. I can watch this for hours. And I have. And we can look at it, so it's only having like the last loop that's being filled up now. But I hate that this is the best solution, but I love the solution we came up with. Because this is my solution. There are other ones out there. This is a really good solution. It's not the best solution, but it's a really good solution. And then it scales incredibly well for some of the priorities that I have, which is stuff like that it goes in from one side, goes out the other side, which is important. That it is, of course, very compact, and yeah, and then it's symmetric. And I think that if you look at it, it's actually quite aesthetic, even though when you really look at it, it hurts to look at. But the fact that it goes like down and up and down and up, it's... here, this one. You're almost done. You can see that half of this last belt here. So now it's just the line down and then the way back up. That's missing. You see here, only this part is still flowing. And then at some point it'll just zoom back and then be full. And if you look at this, this is timed so that there's still like 110 kilometers, so it could be a little bit sharper. In your opinion, how do you believe that Rube wants players to handle Prometheum storage? It's a good question. I think they posed a question and didn't really think through how people would solve it, because they were sort of like, okay, we don't want it stored, so we want them. Yeah, okay. I think that they intended us to bring eggs and fly out there, and then convert the eggs to science and then fly back. That's what I think. Which meant that there was a risk because you had to fill up your spaceship with eggs and then go out. So I think that it is designed so that it is unattractive to bring Prometheum back to the bay, back to Navis, and hover over Navis. I think the intention was that we were supposed to bring the eggs out and not the raw Prometheum chunks back. But then with Rube, they're not really sort of adamant on the solution. So if we come up with a different solution and it works, then they're going to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, look at that. That's got stuck here. I want to see the belt stack. I don't know why, but it just kind of... Hey, look at that. One side is filled up and the other side is still flowing. Down here, still flowing. Still flowing. Still flowing. Also flowing upwards. So a belt balancer would make a marginal effort. Very, very marginal. It's crazy how much is being attacked on Gleba all the time. In all my years as a software developer, was always a case of how I thought the system would be used versus how it was used. Don't fight it, roll it and support it. Yes, and this is where I think that the more complicated you pose the question, the more creative the solution comes back. So I think that some of the very heavy-handed things, such as this one, you are going to come back with us abusing it. Stuff like, oh, so you want legendary items? Well, we're going to make it nigh impossible for you to make legendary items, because if you have 25% chance of getting uncommon, then you have 2.5 of getting rare, 0.25 of legend of epic, and 0.25% chance of getting legendary. Ha! You're never going to get legendary in bulk. And what are we going to do? LDS shuffle. Spaceship shuffles. Then we are going to be going creative because we kind of refuse to brute force it. Yeah, look, speedrunners are the best at doing that. Anyway, let's figure out what it is that we want to optimize first. So the first thing we have now is this one. And we got one more, so we just need to keep going. So our science is fine. Our science setup. Now we should work on the next science. The first science. What science would we like to have improved or done or whatever? I forget the damn solar panels here. What block size do you use and how do you choose it? Roboports. I don't use block size in this one. This playthrough is before I designed it on my new block size. The block size is 50 by 50 because it's Roboport size. with enough production, even for one London can become 100%. Not really. I'm improving artillery. That's literally what we are doing now, but there's just something that's not working. So maybe just look at what is not working. What is most not working? Problem is that as I look, it's picking up. So what just came in and filled up this part? I don't know. Let's talk strategy. I want to make any science that can reasonably made in orbit should be made in orbit. That means red, green, blue, yellow, and space. Those should be made in orbit on space stations. Okay. Should they be made legendary or should they be made normal? I don't know. I think I would like to make an improved version of my legendary space science facility. Maybe. Oh! Hello. What are you doing? I need to check something because we actually had a few hype trains. I'm going to take the hype trains we got from Saturday and Sunday and then add it to yeah, adding to oh my god, I hate that sound. So that is Devis yesterday and Barthik on Saturday, right? But then we also had the workshop where Mark was getting it. Yes. Okay, so let me add those. Have we seen this name before? I think we have. And then another one. Another Barthok. Seems familiar. And Devis. There we go. So those are coming in. Right. So I actually want to improve this design. First of all, I don't need this much space for this. So this should actually have a icon here. Because it is a legendary red. Yeah. So you go up here. I don't know why that one doesn't have name. Probably should have. We'll take this. We'll take the Barthok one. Right. So what design should I do? I think I should look at my space and then I have my legendary here. Oh, fuck me. So tired of this. Okay. There's something weird here. Why is this a different shape? Oh, this is just a bigger shape. I just kind of expanded it out so the engine unit wasn't protruding. And these are small ones. This is a lot more busy. So I think I should use this. Okay, we also have something on the lower right-hand side that we don't have here. Oh, this one is probably the best. Let's take this because this is the busiest one. Yeah. Okay, so here I have removed all the... Yeah, okay. All the turrets, so we're only using lasers because that's just better. But my objective with this is actually to kill a lot of this space here. I don't know how much I actually need. This? Is it? Okay, this part is actually now the design for the rocket fuel. That's actually nice to have it here. So this is something else. Let me have a look at this one. I mean, it's neat to have it up here, but I think it's better to have it moved down here because then this space actually becomes available. Yep. So this part here is... What is this? Oh, this is oil production for plastic. Yeah, okay. I don't want this to be sort of the default behavior here. And this one is taking water in from... that one? I'm making a template build. This is why I'm removing all the specific stuff here. But this is essential because this is the one that goes in. Yeah. This could be better, right? It couldn't be here because then it'll intersect with that. Where are you going? Oh, you're going into that one. But I could definitely take this down here. That one's interesting. This is also irrelevant. Where is the fresh... that one and... Good. Now I want to figure out how to get more of these lines in here. Maybe a narrow fast shape to change things a bit. No, quite the contrary. You want it as wide as possible. You definitely don't want it fast because it's generating mainly per minute. And you want it wide so that more of the surface hits. So you want a very wide chip here. Right. My issue with this is how do I get another row if I did something like this one. I suppose that would work. But then the question is, how do I get this part back on that line? Because it has to go onto this line somehow. Oh, I don't think I want it on two sides, right? Do I care that it's two-sided? No, I don't care, actually. Not for this part. Oh, hold on. No, it does actually matter. Fuck. Oh, 99%. Okay, now we are going to be seeing some explosives out here. So, Let's go back to Gleba. Now we should see that all of these start shooting. No? Because the range just increased out here. Interesting that only a little bit is the shooting here. Okay, so it's also shooting up there, but nothing down here. Okay, this one decided that it's also a good idea to shoot. So it just takes a while to scan the area to see if there's something that needs to... Oh my god, what is this? Legendary blue sockets. Alright. It's crazy. What the hell's going on? Oh, right. It's just a new shipment of blue circuits came in. Okay, this one's shooting as well. You have not... Yeah, you also decided to start shooting. Great. And this one's probably just run out. Yes, it just ran out. No? No, no, no. So we're now going to see a lot of attacks coming in. But hopefully, we are also going to see less coverage of this part. Not really. I don't get... Maybe... Has this been changed? Like the... pollution propagation, because it's gotten a hell of a lot more aggressive now. And I haven't changed anything because this is not based on consumption like pollution is. It's just each one of these generates some kind of pollution and then it stretches out. But it's definitely a problem that I can't keep them at bay. So stuff like this one, this is just borderline on the pollution. So this one is covered by pollution, but it's also outside range. So we really just need another range. Damn. Okay, back to the ship. Just get something inbound. This nuclear reactor. Hold on. All of this just needs to go. I am not using walls anymore. God, this sound is annoying. It just adds weight for no reason. Could be sort of from an aesthetic perspective, but and I really don't need much from the side, if even anything, but I'll keep a little bit on the side. A little bit of laser turrets there. Good. Still, remember, we're working on a template. We'll have something up here. Since we want the ship to be slow, isn't more weight good? No, because I can just slow it down. I think that maybe I want to take this out. No! Unless it actually works. It works. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I mean, it's all intended. I don't know if this is worth it or I'm just overdoing it at this point. Probably overdoing it. This one might be overdoing it. So a lot of this, and then yeah, this is fine. Okay, I like it. I think this is good. Pipe of the power plant does not need to go all the way to the top. Correct? We can do that. Hours. Yeah, this looks like pathetically low, but it really isn't pathetically low. So it's 120,000 per second or per minute, so it's not nothing. We'll do this one and see. It still says 2 hours, but it's gonna pick up. So my intention with this is to get a really good ship that we can sort of build upon. I would imagine that this is the bottleneck now. And, you know, it might not be much, but there should be some way of... Oh, and this is also irrelevant. So it can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. Because then I don't have anywhere inbound. Unless I decide to not have this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is definitely not necessary, but I can dream. $26, 15, 9. That's a mistake. Woo! Stabilizer with 200. Underground connector to the storage unit would be nice. Getting inserters to all sides. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if this is... No builds. New build. Oh, right. Yeah. Kind of like a loader. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to pick up more from the front. Like, do they pick up fast enough? I don't know. So I think this is a good baseline design. We have quite a lot of space. I don't know if this is a good place to build it. It just kind of seems like the only way. Yeah, let's try. Oh, you're not working. Why are you not working? Not this. And fluoroketone from there. I forgot. And then I think I actually want this one to be here permanently. Because it's just annoying that I have to build it and then remove it and build it and remove it. So we might as well just put it here. And leave it because it doesn't hurt anyone, to be honest. So. So once these two get in here, we should be fine. Definitely don't want to keep these. These are still considered expensive. We got that one. The way to measure the collectible asteroids. If you could restrain the platform to speed it. Yeah, I don't think so. No. And all this disappears, right? Should disappear. Ah, well. And this should also generate enough power. 1 gigawatt of power. That should be more than enough for this. Right? Oh, I don't like that these are being connected. That is a really disgustingly ugly setup for this one. Yeah. Whoa, G-Wolf! Thank you for the tier 3 for 39 months.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Very much appreciated. 700, 500, and 500. Okay, so I'm gonna see this one going Volcanus, and then as soon as it goes back, just comes back here. All requests satisfied. No unload on this planet, no load, no nothing. So let's see how it's collecting. And Anonymous, thank you for the 200 bits. So we're now flying at a 236 speed, which will go a little bit up. The most important thing is we should never see that they actually miss something. Like everything that can be done is going to be picked up. And it's not critical, because if it was, then we'd sort of had to slow down. Looks like we can pick up everything that there is, and it's not jamming on the belts or inserters or anything like that. It just goes out on the belt and just desperately tries to get more. And then it goes into the inside belt here. Why are they all red? I think that's because we are not measuring the belt here. Yes. There you go. Because it needs to get started with the fuel first, and only when the fuel is not there, then it'll... Right, and all the blinking red lights, that's when it drops below 20, I think? Yeah, 20. While the other ones will not drop below 20. Right, so that gets us more. So what I'm interested in is when it goes past that point, I really shouldn't see much on the belt. This should be pretty much empty. Which is a problem because... But there will always be 20 that is on the belt. So there will be some that passes by here and goes in. These are interesting. Why are they the same? Oh, because we have such a stupid amount of this. So this one just says, when is more than 300 convert? Why do I want to convert? When I convert, I lose something. And if I can handle all of it here, then I'll get more into... Like, this is a nice amount of rare quality. And it's a nice amount of legendary. This is a lot of legendary we get here. Wasn't it because the roads have less eye track? Yes, but that's how it is. But I'm just kind of... Is there really a different... Or is there a point to converting it here? Why not just convert all of it at this point? Like, here. It should be the same conversion rate. So why not just get everything to flow through and then convert to this stage? The only thing would be... Because I might not get anything past. You can see how dead it is. That I'm not really getting anything past here. And therefore... If this gets anything, then it should just be converting it into something more useful, but I don't know. I don't think so. It is a little bit overdone if we look at it. Like, we're flying here, but nothing really goes beyond this location. This is how little goes beyond here. There we go. And okay, but they're definitely not working full time. But they're working a little bit. And something got past. Something got past. Something got past. That's fine. If it's really... That means it just goes down here and becomes available for the fuel. So I like the fact that something goes past. We just don't want to be in a position where I'm not able to fill up the belt. Or the belt is oversaturated. And it certainly isn't oversaturated. It might get oversaturated. No, not really. Nowhere near it's going to be oversaturated. This one's happy. Good. This is fine. This is like, I think this is a good template. I'm just gonna leave it like this because this is the size we want. Right, so we should save this as a template. It bugs me that that one is preventing me from putting an extra on. And then we have all of this space for building whatever signs we want. So now we build wider. That is actually a good point. That is a good point. Should we do that? Did you just leave? No, you are heading back here. Definitely not double. Because there's an my argument for this is I don't want it wider than you can fit it on a screen like this. So I could make it like one module wider on each side, and that would be a better build. It'll be slower, but it'll be better. Yeah, let's do that. So we just need it to come back and park over novice. It's flying at slow. Why is it flying so slowly? Is the thrust... Oh, the thrust is empty. We lost thrust. Hello, calcite. Yeah, this might not be great. Like these thrusters, no, I don't need this. We argued that earlier. So now it got a little bit past here. And it got a little bit fuel. Maybe this condition, this stop condition, should be measured based on content here and here, because that's kind of what I was indirectly trying to do, was saying I actually wanted to make sure that it has this. But on the other hand, it also really should make sure that something passes by, but I'm just not sure that... Okay, now I'm set that I want at least 20 of each staying on the belt. The problem is that there could be 20 here, and then by the time that they flow all the way through to this location, another one comes in up here. Now I have 21. Then it picks this one up, and that means none of these actually move past. Now they do, actually. Oh, that's because... Is it stacked up? No, it's not actually stacked up yet. But this is looking nice. Like, I don't get... You're full. You're full. Okay. This is... Okay, so it actually does fill up pretty quickly. Post us. That one. Let me fill it up a little bit more. Easy enough to do this. That's an interesting thing. And then we expand out here. We take it in modules of 6, 12. Inbound and outbound. Go out. Back in. Oh, this one's not done either. I am less sure about the last one. I don't think I want this one. I think it simply gets too... Let's keep it, because it's a nice line head down here. Six. Perfect. The problem with these warnings is that I eventually just ignore them, and then suddenly there's actually something I shouldn't have ignored. Now this though, I do think I don't want it to be as big as it was before, because I need to see here. This is 35. 35? So this one should be 15. It should be 18. That's it. And then I'm actually going to take this out. There. And now I have here 21. And how much do I have here? 9. Well, I can go up to 12. Yes, and you? Right, this leaves much more room for design. And it's also like really expensive build this done. Yeah. Okay, so I like this. It's definitely bigger, so we can build bigger on this. I think we want to do it. In the old build, you had 3 more crushers to the right of the splitter. Are those necessary? 3 more crushers to the right of that splitter. Here? Those are depending on what I want and what I don't want. The belt in the epic is on the wrong side. Yes, it actually is. It's problematic, yes. I really like this build. I don't know if it's good, but I like it. There's a lot of build space for whatever. Let's take a blueprint of this. Happy. Oh, let's do this one as part of the blueprint. I really don't like this name, but it kind of has been legendary Asteroid Casino. That seems like a good description of it, right? Because it's not really a casino, because the house always wins. And we are the house. So, I like. Whew. And now what? So what is it I want this to do? I want it to make red, green, blue, yellow signs. Those are ones. And we have designs already. We just need to migrate the designs over because they'll be working better now. So for example, here, this one, we'll look at it and go, it's kind of lacking some legendary sulfur. We looked at this last time and we're sort of shaking our fist at it. I was at least saying that I wanted this to be something better. But now I just need to take this thing here and migrate over to the other design. Like, I still don't understand why I have this one. This is interesting. This is actually unable to keep up with everything. So I would need to sort of manually grab things and put over. But we're going to have to take a break because, yeah, I need them breaks. I think there. So let's... Come on. Oh my god, look at this spike. I wonder which one it is. That's just not working. Okay, short break and then we'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. Welcome back. Alright. So I think I want to migrate this over here. That's our intention. So first of all, I'm going to just store this as a pin. There we go. Barthik pinned up here. And we're going to be giving you a proper name. Path is a proper name, but still. There. And then it shifts up to that one. And not always visible. There we go. And then I need the other one, because now they're next to each other. So I'm gonna be... this. Go over to the other one. It's really difficult doing this because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing something. Let's see if this one still fits. Yes, it still fits. But this one also has to be out here, if I recall correctly. Yes, it is exporting off. Let me take... here. Ooh, interesting. Because this is actually this one up here, as far as I can tell. Which is the same as that. This is then just iron coming out and going back down here. Yep. What? That single ice processor on the left will have trouble feeding itself. I guess that is what those three converters were there for. That single ice processor on the left. That one. Yeah, that one is definitely not going to work. You're absolutely right. Well, I mean, you're not right because it just did. There is one thing about it. Like, one of these chunks has a really high utilization. So let's say it's 0.7 inbound, but it's 0.69 outbound. So that's not a lot of usage, right? So if I just get one in here, then I generate for every 0.2. So for every fifth, I generate 17.4 ice cubes, and each ice cube, 17 ice cubes is 600 water. So each ice that comes by here will become 3,000 water. That's pretty crazy, right? So the issue is that if nothing comes by, then nothing times 3,000 is nothing. But if just one comes by, then we actually get a boost of 3,000, which should be nice. But will fuel not steal? No. Fuel should not steal. It should not steal everything. But it's a good point. It's definitely worth exploring. Okay, and I need some kind of logic on here. Reach temperature, set green, and I'm gonna get there. Don't know what I'm gonna do about this. We're missing something. We're missing the blues. Oh, I know what we're missing. We're missing. Fuck, I don't know. Oil, plastic, why? Yes, you got something. You got something. You're happy. You go in there. Ah, I need the Kickstarter. Crap. There's nowhere else I could put the Kickstarter that it could be a permanent spot. And I really dislike using this belt. Breaking up this belt. So it could be something like this. That one isn't necessary anymore. There's nowhere up here that I could fit it in. I mean, I know now I have plenty of space, so I could sort of stretch it out, but then I have to redesign the whole thing. I don't really bother with that. This is fine that it hits here, here, here. Done. I guess that one. Steam is not working because it doesn't get water inbound. Ew, okay. Oh, it's actually prepared for it here. Go in, Steam. You get started. This one, yeah, gonna be running once and then that's it. You got that, you got that, you got that, but it's not output onto anything useful. Oh, yeah, so that needs to hit here. That's interesting. And then this green line is actually going in here. And then track the whole belt. That track the whole belt is amazing feature. And then I'm also just looking, why are you standing all the way over there? Couldn't you just be just as good right there? Hmm? They're not on the same side. They should not be on the same side. What happened? Like that, I guess, would work. Killing me. Why is it not working now? You're missing plastic. You're missing coal. You're missing coal. Where the hell's the coal coming in? You're supposed to come from here. You're supposed to come from here. But you can't get rid of the... How did this one get so desynchronized here? Something is weird. That really shouldn't happen. How the hell does that happen? Oh, right, of course. It's because it's... This one is only here to top up that one. Right. But that sucks. So, why is it up here? Why is it not down here? I don't know. It's because I'm using productivity on this one that it gets off. So you're missing some carbon, which you're gonna get from this one, which goes up here. I can hack it so that this one goes over here. But I'm just kind of feeling that wouldn't it just be better if I could somehow do this one down here. And then this is you go in here, and then this one now going out. And that out has to merge together with the red belt, which is something. I have to get it down towards merging to this one. Okay, I can... That is right hand side, and so that should go on the lower side. Yeah? Which means that I can merge in from the other side if I can just hit it. Okay, I feel that all of this is... Remove one tile. No, I know, it's gonna mess up something. Why I did this, I have no idea. Oh yeah, I do know. Because now I don't think I need this. So ridiculous. Man, I dislike the fact that this kink is here. Not one to be kink shaming, but damn, that is ugly. I could also just get it over here and then go up, and then I wouldn't have to look at that. Oh, I would have to, because that one. Okay, so I know that there is a problem now, and that is this one. But I don't know when this one is going to go eject. That's the stuff I don't want. This is going to eject when? This is only enabling. You're ejecting when this one is greater than 20. Right? Read content, idiot. There. Maybe even 40. Okay. Plastic. What? Now that's not working? How are we getting plastic in here? Like this. Oh yeah, because this is normal plastic. Something has gone wrong for this. Oh no, it's not. It's actually just waiting for a single carbonic chunk to move past. Anytime now. Anytime now. Which is weird because I think it should do that. There are 0 carbonic chunks on here. Why not use simple coal liquefaction? That's a good point. It doesn't matter. I still need the coal. The coal is the problem. You just get a little bit of stuff. Interesting how they are not picking stuff up. Oh, I see. I see. There we go. There was the problem. No, but then I need sulfuric acid, which is even worse. How do I get the sulfuric acid then? I have to get that. The only way to get this is from sulfur. And we need quite a lot. Which means I just strain my carbonic. So, yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good... Yeah, who did that? I don't know. Alright, let's see if something is working now. That this one obviously was jammed. And here, okay, so this is working now. And I think with all the productivity, I don't think this should be a problem. He said, and it was a problem instantly. Fuck. Now we need a little carbonic chunk to flow past. Oh, we're also just not really moving because we don't have any fuel in this stupid ship. Hmm. Yeah, that's not gonna flow past this one. That carbonic here is never gonna flow past. It just flowed past. Lovely. I don't know why it did. It really shouldn't have. And that should go in here. That one. Yum nom 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 nom. Okay, so you're here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. What's the major malfunction? Oh, I don't think this one is picking stuff up. It says output full, so it's not actually picking up. Ooh. Hmm. So this one is pushing in here, and the ratio between these is 5 to 2. Okay, and this one should be 5 to 1. Right, so this is why we're seeing that there's a surplus of sulfur if we only use this one here. Right. So we have one of these dedicated to go all in, but that will then be lacking some sulfuric acid. No, some carbon, which I get from here, maybe. Well, it is working, and I don't know if I throw away too much. I don't think so, because it is... It's a big issue here. Like, we are just not getting any... I don't know how this one got worse. How did we go from no quality on volcanoes to legendary spaceships? Because it's a different series. This is my existing series from all the way in the beginning. Yeah, this is the science going into this, or the sulfur going into the science, but it's I'm not getting enough. I'm also just stuck because we're not really flying anywhere. And now we get a little burst of speed, and then we go a little bit closer, but we don't even get to midway. Come on, get to midway. And then it plummets. But we're now over midway, right? So now it should be still slowly moving forward and not backwards. At least. And then it shuts down. Grabbing priority before you moved it down might be an issue. The grabbing priority. Yes. But the thing is, it'll cost me those 16. Those 16 could have gone over here. But aside from that, this one is stuck. So you're not going to be picking up that one. And therefore it goes in here. And then gets a little bit of boost over on that side, didn't it? There you go. Just a very, very small amount. I also think that it will start getting better when I have an excess of the metallic. So just get 15 when I, or it's 50. That's too much. Just get 20. And then very hypothetically, this one could also be the same thing. Where I have too much of that, but I can't imagine that would be the case. Like, this is the problem, like this small burst here. Right, I think there was... Oh, I think I know one of the issues is that previously I was balancing it with whichever one had least. That's where... That's the one that would pick up first. Because the first one is now focused on the red circuit, while the second one is focused on the blue science. So right now I have a massive stockpile of red circuits. But then that's... Yeah. I basically should look at this belt and use that to guide here. And then these two should be, whichever one is lower, should be active. That's annoying. I'm also just wondering if... Like, having two of these is definitely too much. The other alternative would having it up here. And then just putting it out in that belt and go like, well, that's it. But the disadvantage of that would be getting the extra in here. Normally I would do it this way, where I just made a normal carbonic one that just crush. But that's so wasteful when I have the excess here. The question would be that could I just get the excess from here somewhere useful? For example. Yeah. I think I got it. I think I got something at least. This one. You will always be doing this. And the other one. Goes up here. That one goes in. Nope, that's actually important that it does this. Nope. It's important that it does that one. Otherwise it risks only doing that. And then here. This one is going to monitor the belt, and you are going to be enabling the belt based on how much of this you have. right? Because then I can force it to be stuck here. But I don't want to be stuck all the way up there. So if it opens when it's more than 50. Because now it holds it back here so that it's always available for this one. And then anything excess goes out. Much simpler. What's the ship for? The ship is for legendary blue, blue science. Legendary blue science. It's not super effective. And it bothers me why it's not super effective. Where are we? We are moving. Is this even keeping up? Yeah, no. God damn, I hate Clever. Have I mentioned that before? It is so crazy. Something has happened that this is attacking way more than it did before. I don't know why the pollution cloud... wasn't there like... I'm going to check the latest update. I thought there was something about pollution cloud on Clever in the latest update. Bug fixes. There's a lot of bug fixes. It's crazy how many bug fixes. Is the artillery shooting more? It doesn't matter if it's... I mean, it's... The thing is, it has been stable for 100 hours, and then suddenly it jumps into, and I'm getting attacked. I could not have played this game with this many attacks coming in. So something has changed to make it attack a lot more. I don't know if these are only generating pollution when they are being harvested, or... Oh, spores per harvest. That's why. Right, okay, so I understand now. It's because I'm harvesting more. No, it's not. I'm not harvesting more because this belt is always... I'm not harvesting more. So I'm not generating more pollution or more spores or whatever. Don't get it. Okay, let's have a look at which science is dead. I don't know. Blue is dead. Oh my god, blue is dead. Oh no, blue's dead. But that's what we were fixing. We were fixing that. Wow. Whoa. Oh, right. Oh, no. This was actually our blue circuit factory before, and since we killed that, we probably don't have a lot of blue circuits being built. For example, that one. You're transporting... Are you transporting blue circuits? No, you're not, because I... Okay, so I just disabled blue circuits, that's why. Okay, well, now is... Do we even have blue... Oh, we have blue circuits. Search blue circuits. Chemical? We have 20 builds here. Yeah, I mean, there's something, right? It's something. What's the product? Ah, look at that. It's producing 60 per second. It's not nothing. So maybe we'll allow you to actually pick that up from Volcanus. And now it's going to go back to resupply. Click, 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 click. Come on. Ooh, there's not enough of these to actually receive things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, maybe. There, and that's it. Zoop. Reload. Now it should be making blue science for us. Like non-legendary blue science. And how much is it making? A decent amount. A full belt. This is also another way. Like, honestly, what am I doing with the other thing? If I could just make this one. If I want to make this one, then doesn't it kind of defeat the point if I have to pick up the... Okay, fix that some tile types on Glebber were not absorbing spores. Okay, that should only be absorbing, but I don't understand why. Because it should be doing as many harvests as before. This one? Ooh, I don't think this one should actually be activating at that location. I think it should be activating... Oh my god. It should be activating when the resupply... Why does this keep resetting? Oh, it resets when this one gets to 0. But it still doesn't leave. Oh, right. When it resets, then it actually checks if this is idle. And that would mean this is empty. But I don't really want this to go empty, do I? Or this one is less than 10,000? Ah, right. Then I shouldn't use an interrupt. I should actually just use a genuine good old-fashioned station. Or request satisfied. Or time passed. No, it should be all request satisfied. Don't unload. Because then I can use the time when I fly back to Volcanus to consume the rest of the advanced circuits. And then... as we get in here. Then if I've been clever, then I've also made a condition here that these are not exporting when they're... Yes. When they're parked over... because they're not exporting. My game, there were suddenly more nests close to my base. Once those were cleared, back to normal. Yeah, that's not actually what we're saying. See, now it gets stuck here. The reason why it does that is because if I kept moving, I would never be able to complete this launch. This launch would just launch, and then they would be consumed, and then it would trigger another launch, and then another launch, and so on and so forth. This is interesting. Like, the red circuits are not done properly. Because these are finding, like, random locations instead of going into specific launch locations. Now they're just looking for random rocket silos here and there. Like, look at this. Red circuits being transported to somewhere. Maybe, to this shit. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. And then there are some random ones here. What I really should have is this thing. But this is not even enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8,000, this is 16,000. Yeah. I should have twice as much as this. Why not? Why not indeed? Could I get that? I think I could by letting this one move on. And then grabbing from here. That's the icky part of it. That has to go all the way up there. Sure. Not so keen on the fact that I have to retain this now outdated pattern of substation grid. And you're getting another batch inbound. Zip. Oh, really? Missing 2. Well, that's probably some far away, and they're bringing it in. There are some robots that are missing and all that stuff. There you go. Those are the last 2. There, and off we go. And now as it goes, then they start exporting, and then it starts building again. That means this is actually not 240 per second, because every time that it stops at Volcanus, it stops producing. Yep. But it's actually a really nice build, this one. Lots of stuff going out. Go, 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 go. So I guess it's one launch. Yes, if there's nothing else that demands red circuits at any given time, then yeah. And then it goes back here. Then it should get stuck. I don't think that's actually a condition. Let's try this. And now everything just... This should just, yeah, as we see, just get dropped down. And we're just limiting this one. I want to follow this all the way through. And we can see this is also getting better because we're actually getting a little bit of production here. I don't know why this one is worse than the other one. It's so weird that it's stuck. It can't go neither back or forward. It's just stuck between these planets. And I feel that it really shouldn't be the case generally. But maybe it's just that so little slips by that the ship just can't get anywhere. Also, like, how fucking idle it is. It's crazy. It is so idle. Like, look at how much it's generating. Go, 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 go. Go! But everything is red. Hold on, why is everything red? Wait a minute. And everything is red. Wait a minute, everything shouldn't be red. There you go. Not that that fixes the issue, but it was just another issue. Oh, it's more over here. It was because I did it in batches of 3. Yep, forgot that. And that could also be a problem up here. Yep. There we go. And the other ones don't have the same issue. It's a lot of blinking. It's a lot of red stuff, but that's because I'm just not converting enough. What is the condition? The condition is that it turns red when there's less than 20 of each kind on the belt, which 20 is an absurd number. It's just because I wanted something to flow past, just to make sure that a little bit flows past, but nothing flows past anymore. So we are being too effective. I'm thinking of this one should be removed. Oh, right. We are also not really generating anything as long as this one is here. It's just very unlikely that anything slips by. Yeah. Condition based on fuel, yes. I might want to do that. I am going to take this baseline so I can restore it if I need to. So what I'm going to do is now say I'm going to get... These two need conditions. And this says if fluid is less than 5,000. Nope. Fuck. 110. What are they doing? Are they... Oh. It's also interesting, like, where are my laser turrets? Okay, I'm getting distracted because this is just killing me. Deep breath. Downwards. Oh my god, I get dizzy. No! There. They don't have power? No, they don't exactly have power. But they will eventually. We're upgrading the power poles. That's much simpler than this. But they're more for scare tactics. One? Oh, don't hold shift, then you undo. I hold shift to run. I hold shift to run. Oh my... Yeah, okay, thank you, sticky keys. That's really not what I wanted. That's something that Timberborn, most other games actually do really well. In map mode, you can hold shift to run. Run in map mode is in map view is amazing. Good. And it's still missing a few of these. But now it also has laser turrets. Maybe that's better. Whoever used sticky keys, I don't know. Hey, Titanium, thank you for the 36 months. 3 years. Ooh. Why are they not coming in? Oh my god, I'm getting distracted. I was doing some design. I can't even remember what design I was doing. I can't even remember. Yeah, in 3 minutes. Where do we have our artillery? Well, hello, tungsten. I guess it's because I've converted everything into legendary tungsten. Don't even go there. What is this? This is just more damage, which is useless. Okay. The Kleber Express. Mutatio. Oh, that's such a cute little ship. Oh, it's so cute. Why are you not importing? Here. 5,000? Oh, the changing on this old ship is a little risky. This is such a cute ship. It's so good. It worked so well. And it was sort of the start of the... This was the last iteration before everything turned into bricks. And it sucks that everything is... The brick shape is the optimal shape. Now, what was I designing? I have no freaking clue. Maybe you guys can remember? I was doing something. Maybe... Oh, right. It was on Barthak, the ship thingy here. This one. Started actually here saying, if it is more than that, then make a green signal, right? Right, and then those two somehow have to be collected into... I don't know what that's for. I hate moving this around. Do I have that? I'd love it. What's the last? Was had the phallic shape? Yeah. So how do I merge these two into one line and send it up here to this? I don't know. There's not really any good connections. Can you just go back here and just go all requests received, and then we're gonna get a radar in here. I don't know. Wow, engines? Yeah, well that would also be nice for many other reasons. Yeah, and then we're floating backwards, so we're not getting anything from anywhere. I don't have power poles either, so... And I really dislike having power poles on ships. Okay, for now, maybe I can do it on inserters. Okay, now a little bit of boost. So we just need to boost more than halfway. But this is crazy how it just spikes up so much. Okay, this is the one that runs out. Okay, and it's out. But at least they got more than halfway. Okay, these are actually full now. Okay, you must just have picked up what you needed. And that's a decent amount. 44,000. Alright, let's head back and drop it off on Novice because Novice really needs it. Like having... I just need 6 of these ships. It's so much easier than what I was doing over here. Stop the Novice. And you should be ejecting all of this, right? No, don't send red circuits. I hate that we can't change this. That I can't choose that I don't want to unload red circuits. I want to only unload... Can I... Wasn't there a way that I could cheat this? Yeah, I could... I think I can cheat it by doing this. Now it will not eject anything. Yeah, you also need 6 byte. Yeah. So this ship could probably be expanded so that it used the carbon for basically this process out here. Because it's so efficient. One coal becomes that, yeah. And this one just isn't really working because of the sulfur. Oh. Oh. I really thought this one would be better, but somehow it's worse. And it's probably worse because it's not really very good at moving. Okay. So now this one is going to be a different condition. This condition is 2 greens. It does not receive any greens because this is empty. This is also empty. Yes, we're going to copy paste this later on. So they're all disabled. What about if I put it down here? Ah! We should be getting laser turrets in here somehow. And up here, this one goes into that one, which also goes into that one. And then from here, we don't need these conditions again. Flip? No. Flip. Hmm? That should match right there. Yes. And then it should be flipped. Then it matches right there. So now they're all closed. Nothing is picked up. It actually might be okay to just take this part. So that should easily flow stuff through this one. Easily. Come on. Where are you? Oh, it just takes a little bit of time. So now, look at how much we get through. Yay. Just another 60 damn things. Is this green, I ask? It should be green. Oh, just one. There. Okay, so these two are active and I don't see any red lights up here. Good. So now they are actually activating. And as soon as this one drops below, okay. This is holding steady at 13,000. This is dropping, so now all of these have stopped working. Oh, the lead time, because they stop working and then it has to flow all the way down here before they actually start working again. That's not a great build. These are not working at... They're working at low efficiency. Well, if it's... It doesn't really matter where it is, because, I mean, in this case, 5,000 might be a little bit low, and because it might actually slow down entirely. But I also just really don't like having this potentially be like overflowing. Holy shit, what the hell has gone? There's just something completely insane about this. I have no idea. Something has changed. I don't understand what has changed. Like, today has been completely unplayable because of this. So absurd. Absolutely absurd compared to what we've seen before. Like, this has... I don't know. I honestly 100% do not understand it. Nothing has changed. Yes, we're using more here, but it isn't even... No, I'm not even using anything. Something has changed so that they become incredibly more aggressive. Are you getting... I just set it up, but I don't know if they've actually made it through Mutatio here. But I have a lot of legendaries. But I don't have a single one of the normal ones. I think it's because this is the only thing I make. Normal ones. And that's being consumed. But I have no idea where it's consumed. Here? This one has stopped working. Oh, but it's still topping up because I'm an absolute idiot. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. But it's 11 minutes past. So now I also understand why I was unable to get this to work. But this is the part about there are so many moving parts. All these neat builds that you made that are all obsolete now and replaced with others. Yes, that's how it goes. And it takes some time, some iterations before you settle on something that's nice. All right. So I want to see, did we get Mutatio? Are you here? Yes, we're getting something. Available on planet. Launch, launch, launch. Why were they not launching? Why are they not coming in? Okay, they are now, finally. Not enough for rocket. Now we get more for rocket. 3,000, 4,000. Come on, go, go, go. Okay. So this might also be helping with help with this. And then this one gets us in next time. So many things are not working. But this is fucking insane. Absolutely insane. We are getting more laser turrets in, but we're getting like 50 in and then 25 of them get destroyed. And then we get another 50 in and 25 get destroyed. So yeah. Right. Anyway, time to end. What a day. So thank you very much for joining. That was actually not what I should save it as. I should have saved it as 34. There. Good. I'll see you guys. Not on Monday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So Wednesday I'll be no, not Wednesday. That's graduation for my daughter. Thursday. And we'll continue this series on Thursday. And then on Sunday we'll be continuing with the workshop. So thank you for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Good night. Take care and stay effective, everyone.